right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, call Allah Imla, Allah Haynawa, Yahweh, by Shim Yahushai, by Shim Harakakadash. Give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who move on teach well. Hearty shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, I'm doing this lesson in my car and it's kind of dark, so it's like you ain't got enough light in here, but the message is what's important, not the visual, right? So the title of the lesson is "We Will Be Protected," right? And the message from this lesson comes from me reading Second Ezra, the 13th chapter, right? So I'm gonna jump around in here, but I'm gonna start it with this. It says, "This is Second Ezra 13:29. Behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth." And deliverance is part of that protection that the Lord is going to give us, man. Okay, and deliverance is going to come in, it's like in different forms. All right, the main deliverance, okay, all right, is going to be one of the main forms of deliverance, okay, is going to be getting beamed up in those chariots, right? So I think it's Wisdom of Solomon. All right, this is Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with fear and shall be amazed at the strangers of his salvation so far beyond all they look for. So there's the news about these unidentified flying objects and whatever else they got as far as acronyms for them, but we know that they're chariots of Yahweh Shema Shai. And those are going to be one of the main forms of deliverance that we shall receive because we're going to be protected in the days that's to come. Right? Salakia. Right? Because that's going to be one of the main things that's going, the Lord's going to deliver us out here. Right? All right, Salakia, I'm just trying to do things in my car. But the main form of deliverance is going to come from these chariots that the government is making ruckus about in regards to the increased sight of them. All right, the strength of our salvation and the miracles that the Lord's going to do. You're going to see people get beamed up. All right, Jake, you're going to see Jake, men, women, and children. All right, those that of the lineage of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right, they're going to get beamed up, and that's going to be a strange wonder for the world to see, all right, especially for these other nations, right? Like they're gonna say that these are the people, right? So that's one form of deliverance, right? The Lord's going to begin to deliver us, okay? Let me go back. So this Second Ezra 13:29 again. Behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth. All right, the Lord's only going to deliver the elected nation of Israel, right? If you read in Revelation the 7th chapter, it's the 144,000 and the innumerable multitude of the Israelites, man. Okay, all right. There's going to be Israelites that look like these other nations that speak their tongue, all right, because the nation of Israel was scattered, and with the scattering, Jake had laid down with the women of the other nation, right? So with that, let me get something else. Let me get this in let me get this Job came to mind. All right, this is Job chapter 5, verse 19. It says, "He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee." All right, so Jacob's trouble is going to come about, and the Lord's going to deliver his men. All right, in the sense of, the sense of being persecuted for the word of the Lord. Deliverance may come in the form of death. All right, deliverance may come in the form of an angel stopping you from getting tortured, or deliverance may come in the form of you being hidden and your family being hidden in the time of Jacob's trouble. Deliverance may come in the form of when you're going through that torture that Esau Edom may have lined up for you. All right, the Lord numbs your pain receptors in your body for you to just go through it, look at Esau Edom and laugh. All right, well, let's say you get thrown into prison for this word. The Lord may be able to feed you. All right, deliverance may come from the Lord feeding you while you're in prison. Deliverance may come from the Lord waking you up out of your sleep, just like that it happened with the Apostle Peter, right? He got thrown into prison for the word, and the Lord had sent the angel and put everybody else in that deep sleep that was around and led Apostle Peter out of there. The Lord may do the same thing for you, right? Deliverance is going to come, protection is going to come in many different forms, all right? And then we have to be open to believing this. We have to be open to meditating and believing that we're going to be delivered, because we are going to be protected. The Lord has protected you all the way up into your life for this point to where you're at now, right? So you got to just believe. Verse 5 says, "In famine he shall redeem thee from death," that's deliverance, "and in war from the power of the sword," deliverance, right? "Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh," right? Because we're going to be protected by the Lord, right? It says, "At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth," all right? It says, "For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee," right? So that means the Lord's going to be protecting you, man. Okay, all right. The Lord's going to have your back, man. All right. This is Psalms 34 and 6. "This poor man cried, and Yahweh Shai heard him." Right? When you pray, you cry unto the Lord. When you cry unto the Lord answers your prayers, man. You got to be broken in that contrite spirit, right? This is verse 7. It says, "The angel of Yahweh Shai encampeth round about them that fear him, and delivereth them." So you got to fear the Lord. And how do you fear the Lord? You keep the commandments, all right? That's how you're going to receive that deliverance. But most importantly, it's all based on faith, all right? Because we can't keep all 613 commandments, okay? All right. This is verse 8, but I'm going to read it in the Better English version. It says, "By experience, you will see the Lord is good. Happy is the man who has faith in him." Right? So have that faith in the Lord, because that belief that you're going to be protected is what's going to keep you grounded in the expectation and hope of being protected, and you're going to be delivered, man. Let me jump back in over here to Second Ezra. This is Second Ezra 13 and 48. It says, "But those that be left behind of thy people are they that are found within my borders." Verse 49. And that could go a multitude of ways. I'm not going to speak on that, right? Verse 49 is what I want to speak on. "Now, when he destroyed the multitude of the nations that are gathered together, he shall defend his people that remain." So when you read in 2 Ezra 13, there were the multitudes of nations that their army came to fight against the Lord. But the point of me reading this is the last sentence of that precept. It says, "He shall defend his people that remain." The Lord's going to defend you, man. Okay, so let me get this. Look up this word "defend." All right, defend. It says resist an attack made on somebody, protect from harm or danger. The Lord's going to protect you from harm or danger. It says speak or write in favor, attempt to justify. The Lord's going to justify us, man. All right, via His blood, right? That's it. Justify, speak in favor of somebody, to justify them. All right, resist an attack to be protected from harm or danger. Right. Shalom, bro. How about you, Shah about you, Bakatah. The Lord's gonna be there to protect us, man. All right. Hope y'all brothers doing well out there. Tell my other brothers I said Shalom. How about you, Shah Bakatah. Let me go to Isaiah right quick, and then I'm gonna close out. I'm trying to think of what it was. Isaiah 41. We just gotta believe that the Lord's gonna be with us and protect us in the times of trouble, man. Let me see. All right, this is Isaiah 41 and 10. It says, "Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power." All right, the Lord is our power, man. The power of the Israelites, those that believe in Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Right, and if you believe, you're going to show forth your belief, right, through your action. The Lord says, "I will strengthen thee. I will help thee. I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness." Right, and that right hand of Yahweh is Yahweh Shai. It says, "Behold, all they that are incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded." All right. They shall be as nothing, and they that strive with thee shall perish. All right. Those that's going to fight against the Lord, right, via fighting against us, first and foremost, they're going to perish, man. The Lord's going to be there to strengthen us, right? So this is Isaiah 41 and 10 in the Better English Bible. It says, "Have no fear, for I am with you." Right. Do not be looking about. Do not be looking about in trouble, for I am your power. Right. So don't go looking anywhere else. Right. Look toward the Lord, because He's the one that's in control. It says, "For I am your power. I will give you strength. Yes, I am your helper." Slaki. Yes, I will. Yes, my true right hand will support you. Right. Verse 11, it says, "Truly those who are angry with you will be made low and put to shame. Those desiring to do you wrong will come to nothing and never be seen again." Right. So that's the Lord. These are the words of the Lord, man, that we are reading when we do these lessons. These words should encourage us, all right, to not be afraid and to understand that the Lord is going to be with us in the times of Jacob's trouble, as the Lord is with us in these times that we are in now. All right. This is Isaiah 41 and 14. It says, "Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith Yahweh Shemel Shai, thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel." All right, verse 15, it says, "Behold, this is also what we're going to receive, man." Right? It says, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth." All right, the Lord's going to make us new, man. The Lord's going to get us out of these frail bodies, or even while we're in these bodies, I don't know, right? The Lord's going to give us spiritual powers, man. Who knows, right? In that sense, right? It says, "Thou shalt thrust the mountains and beat them small, and shall make the hills as chaff." All right. But the Lord's going to make us into something different, right? Whether it start with our mind first, which it is with His word, right? But us be more in tune with the elements, more in tune with things that we can manipulate as far as our abilities and with the things that are around us. Basically, I was speaking on the spiritual powers, man. All right. Things that are far fetched from this world. But nonetheless, we don't have no reason to be afraid, man. The Lord's going to protect us, okay? Yeah, that's it. That's it. The Lord's going to deliver us. The Lord's going to protect us, man. So keep the faith, keep fighting, and do what it is that you can for Yahweh Shemel Shai to the best of your abilities, man. And remember that the Lord's in control, all right? So, Lord, we was edified, call Laim La, Eloheinu Nawa, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. by Hashem Harakakodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who move out, teach well. Hari Shalom to the hopeful elect, Kwame Yasharala, Mawaf Ball, but our Mahar out of one Yahweh Shai. Shalom. Shalom, brother. How about Shema Shabbat?